11 p.m. Eastern, and welcome to the gShift University information session. It's Krista here from gShift, and I also have Vicky Larson as well, who will be delivering a bulk of the content. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day. I know everyone is busy, and especially at the top of the new year when you have all kinds of digital marketing resolutions that you want to fulfill. So hopefully we can help you do that. We're going to take the next 30 minutes today and go through just an overall introduction of gShift University. Vicky's going to walk through the module overview so that you understand really what gShift University is all about. We're going to talk about price and go through the special offer that we have here today for gShift U. And then we'll open it up for Q&A. And we're going to keep the whole thing to 30 minutes. We are recording the session, so if you do have to jump, we will jump off the webinar, that is. We will be able to forward you that recording. So we'll just jump right into it. If you don't know really who gShift is and who we are, we'll just take a little bit of time to intro us. So I'm Krista, and I've been doing digital everything for about 20 years now, which I'm quite proud of, but also quite afraid of, because that's a really long time. So really my DNA is digital marketing and all aspects of it, from the technical, the data, through to the services and strategy and execution. And it really is a passion of mine, and it's what we live and breathe every day. And I have here with Vicky Larson, and she's going to take a couple of minutes or seconds to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Vicky Larson. I'm VP Client Strategies at gShift, and I developed the whole gShift University program. I am a serial infopreneur. That means I'm obsessed with learning new things and consuming information. I built my first website back in 2003 while I was still in the pharmaceutical industry, just dabbling. And I've also managed teams and performed training in other industries since 1999. So I have experience doing that as well. And then I started gShift in 2014 in September, and it's been fantastic ever since. I'm going to give this back to Krista now.
It really has been fantastic. And just briefly, a little bit about gShift. I found gShift in 2009. We are a software company. We have a full services team here at gShift as well that does everything digital. And we build other products like gShift University. So you can tell that we're quite passionate about the entire industry. So what exactly is gShift University? It's a series of courses designed to provide a fundamental understanding along with advanced level concepts, techniques, and tools to perform and succeed in digital marketing from an organic perspective. Why the need for gShift University? And so this really came to be about a year and a half ago. Through just our day-to-day interactions with digital agencies and brands, we really started to see a pattern. We started to discover the following sort of consistent internal challenges across the board, with skills development, with overall knowledge of digital marketing, and with overall education of digital marketing that was really on standard with today's approach to digital. And so when we sort of break that down and the challenges that digital agencies and teams within brands face, on the skills development side, you know, it's difficult to find the talent, the digital knowledge to be successful with the digital strategy. And for those people on the teams, there's a limited amount of time for them to become informed and discover the information they need to be successful. With knowledge, I mean, we all know this, we live and breathe this space. The digital space changes very quickly. Every day there are changes, whether it's something that Google has introduced or a new social media channel, it's just constantly changing. So teams really struggle to stay current because they lack the direction of where to even find reliable information. And this is a real pet peeve of ours, and gShift U addresses this. And let's face it, there's a lot of really bad hacks and bad information out there, which is another one of our pet peeves. We love teaching people how to do things right. And then when you look at the education system, so traditional institutions lack insights and curriculum based on current trends. A lot of the curriculum out there is just really dated. It's so outdated, and it's really sad. The length of traditional training is not practical. It can go on for years. I mean, digital marketers need to know what the right things are to do right now. And then the scheduling for some of these courses is restricted to preset delivery and semester systems. And so gShift brings a lot of flexibility to that. And so, like so many other things at gShift, when we see a problem, we really see an opportunity. And so, you know, we are thought leaders in the industry and in the digital space. We know all kinds of things about data and driving digital strategy based on data. And, you know, we just view knowledge sharing as a way to build better customers, better teams, and really have a better overall digital marketing industry. So who is gShift University for? There's really four segments for gShift University audience. It's the digital marketers on teams, it's the digital marketing agencies, marketing students, as well as business owners and leaders. So the benefits of gShift U, if you're a digital marketer or an agency, really this is about learning new concepts of digital marketing for the best practices for 2018. Not for 5 years ago, not for 3 years ago, but for 2018. To gain a new perspective from an integrated strategic level of thinking versus that traditional siloed approach to digital marketing. So it's not just about SEO, it's not just about social, it's about bringing it all together in an integrated approach. And to discover new resources to improve productivity as well as data analysis, which is all part of the digital marketing puzzle. If you're a marketing student, it's really about expanding your learning with up-to-date digital marketing technique and to jumpstart your break into the digital marketing industry with a high core knowledge level. And so you receive a certificate that proves that you have the standards for the digital marketing for today. And whoops, I think. Business owners and leaders, you know, it's difficult if you fit into this bucket, but it's really about expanding your learning with up-to-date digital marketing techniques as well. Awareness of the degree of knowledge both you and your staff or digital marketing contractors have, or increasing your core knowledge, right? You need to know more about what they know to ask the right questions. So bringing more tactical digital marketing activities in-house versus outsourcing, or sharing more of the in-house capabilities. And I like this one a lot, to recruit more effectively, knowing the questions to ask somebody who you're hiring onto your marketing team or your digital marketing team. So those are the core audiences, and I'm sure everyone on the call fits into one of those buckets. It's over to Vicky now, who's going to jump into really what the modules are all about, and some insight into that. So over to you, Vicky.
Thanks, Krista. All right, so the modules that were developed for gShift University have a lot of core digital marketing activities that we do within them. Some are 1 hour long, some are 2 sessions, just because there's so much content. Say, for example, competitive analysis, it just takes that much longer to get all the information you really need to be successful with that area of digital marketing. So that's where I have all the different modules listed and the number of 1 hour training sessions. And this is how we get to the 15 sessions at gShift University. So the module delivery is going to be weekly 1 hour sessions starting on Wednesday, January 24th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that will happen weekly. There will be a couple of blackout weeks due to just not being here. And those are instructor-led interactive sessions. So unlike this, where we're talking at you for this info session, when I do my delivery for gShift University, you can go in the chat box or you can speak out and we can have a bit of an interactive session of the content. So I'm going to go through just a really high level of what kind of information you will get within each of the sessions or each of the modules that we'll cover in gShift University. So the first one is keyword principles and theory. You'll get a core understanding of the value of keyword research, learn how to systematically find and review keywords to uncover your keyword gems, and how to apply keyword strategies to your sales funnel and content marketing. The next session is keyword application. Within keyword application, you'll learn how to maximize and leverage your keywords with a technical SEO focus. You can think outside the box with keyword utilization to guide your content strategy and using keywords to inform on-site and off-site content development. Within the competitive analysis, I hit one too fast. Within the competitive analysis module, you'll learn the difference between online and offline competitors. You'll learn how to reverse engineer your competitor. You'll learn technical SEO, social, and content analysis considerations. We'll work on integration with keyword research results, and the competitive analysis scorecard and baseline will be covered within this module as well, and this will all help drive your digital strategy. In the content engagement module, you'll learn how to determine if your content works. And then using engagement metrics to drive marketing decisions is going to be another main focus of that module, and we'll talk about conversion path considerations as well. Influence marketing. Now this is one that's really interesting to people, especially because it's such a new area of digital marketing. So we'll look at how you can tap into this trend of influencer marketing, how to choose your influencers, what are the steps to successfully planning a campaign, influencer management tips, as well as measurement and reporting for success with your influencer marketing program. The social media module talks about techniques to develop and engage with your community, how to choose the correct social channel for your market, social channel optimization for increased visibility because you can SEO social media channels, how to convert socially and optimize conversions, and how do you measure success with your social media channels. The campaign planning and development module covers the concept of high-level planning and integration of omni-channel campaigns, campaign structure and mapping strategies, using data to drive campaign success, and we'll also talk about reporting metrics and how you determine ROI. Again, I know measuring ROI is really a big question. Even when we bring on clients with gShift, it's always the first question they ask, how do you measure ROI? We talk about this. Conversion optimization and management is, again, the next module. So we'll talk about constructing a call to action that resonates with the prospect, page design element considerations for conversion, creating conversion paths, and how do we report effectively, understanding quantitative versus qualitative data. And the last module is planning for client reporting. So we're going to talk about the importance of reporting, types of reports, and determining what's appropriate to report, why too much data is too much, time saving for reporting, and making the client or your boss think you're a rock star because different people need different types of reports. So you'll understand why these people need their specialized types of reports. Now, all through the gShift modules and sessions that we have, one thing builds upon another thing upon another thing. So it's a really good building of concepts and strategies and ideas here. So what you get when you attend each of our sessions is after your session, you will receive a recording of the session. You will receive the worksheets and templates that I show you throughout the session. You also get a PDF version of the slides that we go through, and you'll get access to the private Facebook group for each module. Now, we've done a Facebook group, an individual Facebook group for each module because that really helps contain the conversation to the specific module instead of things getting all kind of mixed up. And I know from experience, again, I was a part of a lot of groups especially during my really big learning phase in digital marketing. And when you have everybody slamming everything all at the same time about everything, then it's just really overwhelming. So if you have a Facebook group where you can ask questions specifically about keyword research, for example, you know that you're going to find your answers a lot more easily. After you finish the full course, you're going to receive a certificate of completion, and you'll also get a link to a private YouTube playlist where we'll have all of the recorded sessions. So as we go through, you'll get the individual recordings, and at the very end, we compile that into a YouTube playlist, and you'll have access to that afterwards. And what you're going to get as an added bonus is a free gShift education version software subscription for the duration of the course. And this is a value of $1,200, so it's a really good value. It helps get you into gShift. gShift software is one of the tools I give an example of on how to do things, but it's not all about just the gShift software. I give you lots of other software resources that are free and paid opportunities that you can do to successfully measure the data that you're trying to achieve. Now, gShift University is not a course to teach you how to set up accounts. It is not for beginners, and is not about PPC or other paid advertising techniques, and it's definitely not about how to use the gShift software. So if you're looking to combine technical digital marketing theories and applications with strategic thinking, then gShift University is for you. So now comes the price. We have companies who have enrolled in and successfully completed our private sessions. And the total cost of private sessions for all the modules per person is $11,400, which is great. These people have they have the private sessions and they book their times when they want me to deliver to them. So it's very on-demand type training. But, you know, it's fantastic, it's beneficial. They've got a lot out of it. We talk about their business specifically during the training. But I'm not going to charge $11,400 for the gShift University's group session. Half of that is $5,700. But guess what? We're still not charging $5,700 for gShift University. We have a special offer for gShift University group sessions. What we're offering is $3,000 for 2 participants per company. That is equivalent to $100 per participant per session. That is incredible value, and the information that you receive in gShift University is completely worth the investment in yourself for that. Additional participants per company is only an additional $500 per participant. So if you have 3 people in your company that you would like to train, then it's not going to cost you $3,000 plus another $1,500. We're just going to give it to you for an extra $500 on top of the $3,000. Again, I'm just going to say the start date is Wednesday, January 24th at 2 p.m. So you're going to have to really make a decision fast on whether or not you want to get into this group session, or you can totally sign up for private sessions if you want at the $11,400. It's completely up to you. So don't delay. We are limited to 20 companies for the group session, and there's already 25% enrollment. Our applications are going to be accepted up to January 19th, or if our enrollment gets sold out before then, that's when we close the applications. And we're only offering 2 group sessions per year. Now today, our special offer is if you enroll by the end of day, Friday, tomorrow, January 5th, you will receive a 10% discount. So you're going to get 10% off that $3,000 that we just talked about for gShift University. So if you make a decision quickly and enroll before the end of day tomorrow, we are good to go with your discount. Now, we do have some great things that people have said from the training. These are some of the people that have taken the individual training and some have been in the group training. Stu from the one group, who is a real estate company, says, gShift University has been a tremendous experience. The courses have provided tangible, workable solutions to help widen our digital footprint, identify competitors, increase our social media interaction, and design cost-effective campaigns targeting the right type of online customer. Thanks to gShift University, we've brightened the dark funnel of our marketing with a fully optimized web presence and a plan to grow our audience. Kaylin from Fresh spoke. gShift University has filled the gaps from the marketing program I took at university a couple of years ago. I got way more out of the training than I expected. And Courtney from Dale Carnegie, who is actually a training company themselves, said gShift University has filled the gaps from my marketing program, and it looks like that is duplicated. That's my mistake. Sorry, but she had a lot of really good things to say about it. And I'll fix that before I send out the slides into SlideShare. But she really did have good things to say, and they were very impressed with the level of professionalism and the type of information they received from the training. Now, one last thing I want to let everybody know is we do have a referral program, which allows you to pay less for your gShift University enrollment. So if you know other businesses or people who can benefit from gShift University and they enroll for this group session, your enrollment fee will be reduced. So if you're interested in the referral program, feel free to contact me directly after this info session, and I can give you some more details from that. My email address is here. It's vicky.lawrence@gshiftlabs.com. So now we're going to open this up to questions and answers because I'm sure you guys have some questions that you would like to have us answer for everything we just covered. So either feel free to type it in the chat box or unmute yourself and speak out.
Can they unmute
I
themselves?
don't know if they can.
I don't think they can unmute
Sorry,
themselves.
that's my bad.
That was really great, Vicky.
Thanks.
I think I may even sign up. Any questions? We have a good 10 minutes. We allocated 30 minutes and we hit our time target pretty much right on.
Yeah.
Just like we've done this before.
Maybe.
I just hope we're seeing the right chat. Yeah, we see
Yep,
the chat
we have the
box.
chat.
All right. This is from Kayla. Do you know when the next session would start? Yeah, as of now, the next session isn't going to start until beyond the middle of the year. So it's a ways out.
Yeah. The time commitment per day, this is from David. So you get, it's not even a per day thing. I understand that everybody has their full-time jobs to do. So I'm not giving you assignments that you have to hand in or anything like that. So all you need to commit to is a 1-hour session per week, which is the webinar that you're on with me, the interactive training session. And after that, it's up to you and how much you apply what you learn into the templates and worksheets I give you to work through doing all the different digital marketing things, activities.
So minimum 1 hour, maximum as much as they want to spend.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed the first bit of the session. What are the days the sessions take place per week and how many weeks we get? So the first session starts on Wednesday, January 24th at 2 p.m. And they're scheduled for every Wednesday at 2 p.m. after that, Eastern Standard Time. There are a couple blackout Wednesdays, so it's a total of 15 weeks, but it's going to extend a little bit beyond 15 weeks because of a couple of dates that I cannot attend because I'm speaking at a seminar. If you miss a session, there's a recording. Yes, there is a recording. So even if you don't attend the session, you're on my list and I will email it out to you after the session. So you get the recording, the slides, and the worksheets, if there's worksheets or anything involved.
Those are good questions. Any other questions from anyone? Can you think of any questions we usually get asked that people are not asking?
No, I addressed them pretty much in that, I believe. Christine, I think you mentioned a few things, but what support is available afterwards? So the support that you get afterwards is the access to the Facebook private groups. So each of the different modules has its own Facebook group. And that way we can get the topics specifically to what it's about. So keyword research has its own group, competitive analysis has its own group. So we'll be interactive in that and answering any questions that you have through that Facebook group.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Somebody says we like it. We are in and love it.
We don't know who you are, but we'll find out.
Oh, you know what I didn't tell you? How to contact us and say you're in and ask for the application. It's right here, glearn@gshiftlabs.com. Is there a grading scale? Does anyone who signs up basically gets a certificate? You know what? Yes, I'm going to give you the certificate because you're there, you're attending, you're learning, you've got it. I think with your own self, when I was learning in digital marketing, I didn't take things where it was a pass or fail. It was up to me to commit to apply what I was learning, and it wasn't really up to somebody judging whether or not I get it.
Yeah, and something that Vicky does, which I'm sure she'll continue to do, is just have everybody sort of self-grade themselves before every session, just on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you think your knowledge is about keyword application?
Yeah.
And, and then afterwards, go back and grade yourself again. And oftentimes people over-graded themselves to begin with. And so they thought their knowledge was more than what it was, even though everybody learns something from each one of these sessions. And the feedback we get after each session is pretty incredible.
Yeah, for example, I had one person, it was content marketing. I said, how would you grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 for content marketing? And the person gave themselves an 8. Like, that's fantastic. And I kind of like knowing that at the beginning of the session as well, just to kind of understand the audience that I'm speaking to, because everybody has different skill levels in different areas of digital marketing. So it gives me kind of an idea. And then at the end of the session, I said, okay, after we've finished this session, like after you've assessed everything we've learned, how would you grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 again? And this person said, wow, I thought it was an 8, but then I was a 4, and now I'm a 7. So, so yeah, it just opened their eyes up a lot that they just don't know what they don't know. Now, another question that I do get is, as we know, the digital marketing space changes. Of course, there's going to be some upgrades to the content. So this is where I'll post any upgrades to the content within the Facebook group. So there's an area where you can attach notes or anything like that.
Perfect.
Do we have any more questions?
If you have questions afterwards, you can email glearn@gshiftlabs.com or Vicky directly at vicky.lawrence@gshiftlabs.com. And it is about 24 minutes after 2. That means you have 6 minutes sort of like free time to go and be productive, because this is on your calendar until 2:30. So,
great session, very informative. Thank you very much, Kayla.
All right, thank you everyone for your time.
Thank you, Christine.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you for attending.